I would take someone that I knew loved me unconditionally. For me, it's always my son. You know, there was only him and I when I started this process, so I would look at my son. And I would think about my brother and my son and I were in Niagara Falls, and my brother really wanted to go through the haunted house, and I really did not. And my son wants to go, but he wants someone to go with him, and I'm thinking, good, take your big Uncle Jim here. Said, who do you want to go with you, honey? And he said, you. And I went, you want a little bitty girl to go instead? Come on. And he's like, no one will protect me like you. No one is stronger than you. Nobody. And I went, oh my God, you're right. Then a little bit later, my son brings me home this dead bird that's been hit by a car. And he says, Mommy, save him. And I went, oh my God, are you kidding me? Really? So we're praying, we're doing some energy work, and the bird flies away. And I'm like, okay, honey, listen. No more dead things, okay? But my point is that through his eyes, there was nothing I couldn't do. And he was right. I started to look at every obstacle I'd ever overcome. I started to look at everything I had done. And only in my eyes was I not worthy. Only in my eyes was I not strong enough. Only in my eyes was I not good enough. So the minute that I started looking at me through his eyes, I knew what it was to love me for the very first time. I knew what it was to love me unconditionally, because there is nothing I could do that would make him love me less. And so when I switched places for just a second and looked at me through his eyes, I was unconquerable. Now I love me. Now somebody mistreats me and I go, you know, even me. That's not acceptable. I will momentarily take time and look at myself through my son's eyes. I start doing something that is not in my best interest. I stop and I look through Trey's eyes. And I love me. And I can't do it even if I want to. Because I love me. Now I will attract someone that's healthy and loving. If you look and you have patterns and behaviors that bring unhealthy relationships, unhealthy habits, you don't love yourself. Bottom line. Superficially, maybe. With your conscious mind and your words, maybe. But at the deepest level, you don't. Does that answer?
That was amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
it was.
Great job.